What's up, athletes? Coach Sonia here. Hey, I'm gonna take you through a quick warm-up before we take off on our run. Let's get started.
Team, this first move that we're gonna do is the inchworm with runner's lunge. We're gonna spend almost 3 minutes here. Take your time, there is no need to rush. You're gonna start standing on your feet, inchworm it out, and somewhere in that inchworm, pause in a down dog position and stretch out those calves a little bit. From there, shift that weight forward, bring one foot up to the outside of the hand, take it to a twist if that feels good. Maybe shift your weight back and stretch out your hamstring if that feels good. Maybe pull that knee out to the side a little bit to get that IT band if that feels good. And you can even add in a little hip flexor and shoulder stretch if you'd like to. And then let's make sure that we switch to the other side and do the same thing on the other side. Y'all, again, we're gonna be here for almost 3 minutes, so take your time. There is no need to rush. If there's one of these stretches that feels better for you, spend a little bit more time with it. If there's an area of your body that's a little bit tight, spend a little extra time stretching it out. If you want to add any exercises here, maybe you want to throw in a little child's pose, or you want to add in a little twist, maybe a couple of calf raises. Do whatever you need to make sure that you're feeling good and ready to go, y'all. Here we go. Keep on moving with that. We've got just a little bit more time here, about another minute, y'all. All right, team, you've got just over 30 seconds to finish up those inchworm runner's lunges. 30-second countdown, and then we are moving on. All right, y'all, here we go. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, y'all. Time to move on.
This next drill is gonna actually consist of 3 different exercises. We're gonna call it a fire hydrant series. Okay, on these 3 exercises, you're gonna do 2 sets of 10 reps of each of these exercises back to back. It's gonna look like this.
The first of the 3 drills is the regular fire hydrant. Keeping the core nice and tight and pulling that knee up and out to the side using that glute mid. The second of the 3 is the straight leg pullback. You're gonna stick that leg straight back and you're gonna use just your glute to lift your leg up as high as possible without arching your back. The third one, y'all, is the straight leg rotator. You're gonna start with that leg straight back, pulling up just like we did with the glute, and then rotating that leg around to the front, trying to get that foot as close to the head as possible. Team, this is the quintessential running warm-up drill. If your hips and your glutes are not warmed up properly before you go run, you are running the risk for so many injuries. You can get knee pains from this. You can get ankle pains from this, low back pains from this. Team, if your glutes and hips are improperly warmed up, you are asking for pain while you run. Nice job, athletes. Set number 1 is officially over. We are moving on to set number 2. Same thing as before. Let's get it. Team, I can't stress it enough. When we're doing these exercises, it is so important to make sure that you are keeping your core engaged. Although this is predominantly a lower body exercise and really working the glutes and that mobility, this is also a huge core stability exercise as well. You really want to make sure that while you're doing this straight leg rotator, that you're bracing the abs hard and not allowing your upper body to be rotating side to side. Team, we should be almost done with our 2 sets of 10. So put this video on pause real quick if you need to finish that up.
The next exercise that we're gonna do is a knee hug into a lunge. We're gonna go forward lunges and backward lunges.
Start by grabbing your knee and pulling it up towards your chest. We want to do a couple things here. We want to be growing through the crown of our head. We want to come up onto our toe to get that calf involved. And then we want to shoot our knee up and out and drive our foot forward and land flat on that heel. When we're going backwards, we're doing the exact same thing, only in the reverse. If it feels good, you can do like I'm doing in this video and add a little twist to get that spine just a little bit more stretched out and ready to go. Here we go, y'all. Keep on working. We got about another 30 seconds here. 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. Hit me with that twist. You're almost done with these, y'all. Keep it up. Here we go, y'all. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, y'all. We are moving on.
Got now, y'all, is what is called a leg swing. We're going to do 2 different exercises in this one, and we're going to do 2 sets of 10, just like we've been doing, all right? So your first one, y'all, we're going to be starting facing the wall. We want both hip bones looking at the wall, all right? So we're going to come here, arms are out in front of us, both hip bones looking at the wall the entire time. That is important. And you're just going to take one leg, and you're going to swing it up in front right here.
Okay, team, y'all know what to do. Hit me with a set of 10 of these front leg swings on each leg.
Second one, team, you're going to be standing parallel to the wall, all right? So we want those legs swinging parallel to the wall. We're going to be swinging our inside leg, so the leg that is closest to the wall. And as always, y'all, we want to be getting that running arm involved, all right? So same concept, we're just swinging here, getting a little bit higher with each swing.
Team, now that you got it down, let's go ahead and finish our second set on your own. Just those 2 exercises back to back, 10 reps on each one. The front leg swings and the forward to backward leg swings. Let's hit it.
I don't deny there's some strange evolutionary process going on, but mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of that.
Okay, athletes, we should be getting very close to being done. If you need to put this video on pause real quick so that you can make sure you're all caught up before we move on, do it.
Athletes, I imagine by now y'all are starting to feel pretty warm. Hey, we're almost there. We just got 3 drills left, and then we're gonna go take off on our run, all right? So this next drill is called a toe heel walk. This is gonna help to prepare those ankles and those calves and that tibialis anterior, that super important running muscle right there. It's also gonna help to combat some shin splints. So get ready, y'all. Here we go.
This is a very simple exercise, team. You're gonna come up as high as you possibly can on those toes. take about 10 steps forward, and then shift your weight and stand on your heels, pulling your toes up hard towards your shins, and take about 10 steps backward. We're gonna be here, y'all, for a little bit of time, so just keep walking forward and backward. Here we go. All right, we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job.
All right, y'all, next exercise is called an ankle pop. Again, warming up the ankles, warming up the shins, warming up the calves. So what we want to be doing with these, we want to maintain a tall posture, growing through the crown of our head. We also want to make sure that our feet stay directly underneath our hips. This exercise, yes, it is a warm-up, but it's also helping us to stay in proper alignment when we take off on our runs. All right, so check it out.
Start by coming up on the toes just a little bit. We want to be really more on our feet knuckle area, as I like to call it. Check out this close-up. Keep the heels off the ground the entire time, and you're really just flicking the ankles a little bit. The more advanced version is the single leg ankle pop. If this is too difficult, stick with the double leg ankle pop until you build some strength up. But check out the close-up and give it a try. Why not, right?
Team, hey, last little drill that we're gonna do, these are called quarter high knees. Again, we're just really warming up right now, really getting ready. Our ankles are gonna be ready, knees are gonna be ready, that form is gonna be ready. So this one is all about posture and having those feet land directly underneath our center of gravity, all right? So keep those arms involved. It looks like this.
Team, this drill is exactly as it's named. It's a quarter high knee. Those knees are just going a quarter of the way up. We're trying to keep our heels off the ground the entire time and step just over each ankle. Here we go. Give it a try. It may feel a little bit weird at first, but keep practicing. You're gonna get it. It's all about rhythm here.
Team, awesome job on that warm up. Hey, before y'all take off on your workout, let's make sure that we get a 3 to 5 minute easy jog just to get that heart rate up, get that internal temperature up even more. Let's make sure that by the end of this warm up jog, y'all, we are breathing heavy, maybe even starting to break a little sweat, all right? Now get out there, y'all, and train like an athlete.